Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Aries mid-month soul path check-in for the mid-month of November to the end of November 2022. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments below the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I'd also like to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the beginning of the month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. Excuse me. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Aries' soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. All right. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, and then the Rider-Waite-Smith, Pamela Coleman-Smith Centennial deck. They add some extra cards in there, and I've left 2 of them in the deck because I feel like they play an important role in the reading. So we have this one, and I'm calling this one the Ancestor card here. Ancestor and Rebirth. And then we have the Queen of Swords, and at the bottom we have the 7 of Swords. So right away we have 2 7s out here. So excuse me, you are moving forward with confidence. The second half of November you have what would seem like a lot of confidence moving forward. But we have the 7 of Pentacles here. So you're definitely seeking sustainable results in what you are pursuing in the second half of November. And you're really taking the long-term view of your work here, as this is a person here cultivating their garden and kind of waiting for their plants to bear fruit. So you are kind of in this stage where you have been working on something, you continue to work on it, and now you're kind of waiting for this fruit to be ripe. You're waiting for your manifestations to be ripe. And we have the Ancestors card. So you are receiving messages in the spirit in your dreams, meditations. If you pray, then you might also be receiving messages in that way, or you might even, for some of you, just be receiving messages as you walk down the street and a bird flies by and an image comes to mind. Now, that's very specific, but these are the type of messages that may be coming in for some of you here. And I feel like as all of these ancestors or spirit guides all have this heart here in their hands. And I feel like this is kind of them bringing in some of this ripe fruit of manifestations that you've been waiting on. And they are helping this crop to cultivate and actually bringing some of these in for you. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. So with what you're trying to manifest here, you are being very direct in what you want here. You're not really wavering. You are being very direct with, like, this is what I want. This is the what I want from my crop, and this is the amount I want to yield from these manifestations here. So you are really doing this manifestation with a lot of willpower and strength here. And at the bottom, we have the Seven of Swords here. So you're definitely, there's two things. There's definitely you're being strategic in your planning, just like someone who wants to yield a crop in the fall. They have to do their planting of the seeds accordingly in the proper season, in the right order, and you have to amend the soil in just the right way. And you are being strategic about this. You're also taking the advice of these messages you're receiving, excuse me, and using this as part of your strategy in moving forward. And it does appear that that is really working out for you, especially towards the end of November and into December. I feel like these things are going to start to roll in here. There's also this energy of trickery and deception. I don't feel like this is you. This is an outside energy that is trying to deceive you to a certain extent, and may actually be I hate to give a reading like this, but I have to give it like it's given to me, so I won't sugarcoat for you. But this is an element of deception where somebody sees this hard work that you're putting in, and they're like, I'll just wait behind this bush, and when they're not looking, I will pluck their ripe fruit when it's ready. So the Spirit is wanting you to know about that energy that is surrounding you. I don't actually feel like they are going to get it, but because you are receiving a lot of these messages, and your intuition has kind of tipped you off to this energy already. You kind of already know who I'm talking about, but I don't feel like they are going to be able to get past your watchful eye, because you're really keeping a close eye on this crop of manifestation here. All right, let's get a little bit more. This is the Scrying Eye Oracle deck, and we'll get 3 cards and a bottom card from the top split, and then we'll do the same with the bottom split. Please give us 3 cards. What is on Aries soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022? 3 cards, please. All right, 2 more, please. And while there's moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you see within your mind's eye. You might hear a word or song lyrics. You might smell something that reminds you of something. A strong emotion may bubble up, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to that. All right. So we have Bright Creative Union, Sunrise, The Crow, and Moonlit Escape. And I just have to mention right off the bat, if we can look at these cards right next to each other. If we notice this person's stance on this card, the way they are sneaking away, and then notice this figure's stance as they are sneaking away. So this is speaking about this energy, and we'll get into it. I just had to point that out before I forgot. As one does. All right. And so we have bright creative union here. Um, so you're really using your gifts and this, whatever this manifestation is that you're waiting for it to come in. Your intention is to really use this to heal yourself and heal those around you, whatever this is. So you're really using this to heal, enrich, and spread love and truth for and whatever that truth is for you. But this is a group or a team effort here, working on these things. So you, well, definitely your ancestors and your spirit guides are part of this team. So this is part of it. You may have also people close to you in your community, your family, your friends that are also helping you along with this. But really, this manifestation is, and this is your intent with it, is to create more harmony in your environment and in the world with this. So you definitely have a positive intent moving forward here. And this is why the ancestors are, I really feel like they're excited about what you're doing here. And there's something about this manifestation that is going to be part of a public presentation to a certain extent. You're kind of growing something to present to your community, or perhaps on the internet to the world and things like this. But you are definitely divinely guided in your pursuit here. And the divine, the spirit, the astral, whatever your path is, however you word that. These readings are not religious specific. These are just talking about energies, of course. Excuse me. And then we have the sunrise here. So you are headed towards victory here, and the sun is, a new day is dawning as the sun rises here. You're really headed towards success. And when the sun comes up, there's definitely going to be things that are illuminated for you, in part this trickster energy here. But you are on the precipice of this new beginning here, and this kind of marks the ending of a long dark night here with this moon here. And then we have the crow. I think this may be the first time that this card has actually popped out in a reading. But here we have the crow here. So while you're doing all this, you're also going through kind of a spiritual change. And you're kind of coming into a certain level of spiritual strength as you move forward through the second half of November. Excuse me. And your vision is really expanding here, and with this long-term view, this is quite important. This is also indicating that the spirits are present with you in your endeavors here. This is also coming in as a warning about this trickster. But with the spirits present here, there is an element, and I'm just going to say what I'm being told, is that when you see a crow or a group of crows, ravens around you, do know that these are your spirit team, your spirit guides, your ancestors, letting you know that they are there, present, and around here. Then we have this card, Moonlit Escape. So this also holds this sneaky and trickery type of energy. There's a shady endeavor going on here under the moonlight. But this is also indicating that this trickster, we'll just call it the trickster for the rest of the reading. This trickster is employing poor timing, and this is why they are being discovered here. They're not actually as slick as they think that they are. And this is someone that definitely has a hidden motive here. So this may be somebody who has been trying to, quote unquote, help you out in some ways. Let me help you. I can help you. This type of person. And but it feels off to you. And it feels off to you because it is off. Because this person has a secret agenda. And they are really trying to get away with something, and they're trying to get away with your abundance, or maybe they think that they can get the crumbs of your abundance, but they have been spotted. You see them under the moonlight, and when the sun comes up, they're completely exposed here. So I don't think that this trickster energy will be successful. Like I said, they're not as slick as they think that they are. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aries soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 3 cards, please. Inner light power. 2 more cards, please. All right, we'll take them. All right. So we have inner light power, vibrational illumination, the ancient ways, the death rider of desperation, and insight here. So there's a lot of inner light taking place here in this. So we have inner light power. So you're really coming strong with this inner force, this willpower, like I spoke of earlier here. You are really moving with this spiritual force here as you work on these manifestations here. There's also a element of your energy rising, you're ascending to these upper levels of yourself. You could say the upper chakras, so the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. So I do feel that you are doing a lot of meditation, and if you're not, the Spirit is definitely saying do this, because it's ripe. It's ripe for this rising of energy to take place, and you're really lighting up from the inside out. And this is going to allow you to shine the light of truth on anything that's hidden here. So this meditation is going to be important here. But there's definitely a raising of your vibration here. And then we have vibrational illumination here. So you're definitely feeling in the flow. You're in harmony with your destiny and the flow of the universe. You're working in tandem with the universe to bring about this manifestation. And people definitely see that this is what you're doing. And this is why people that are not in flow or in harmony also see this, and they're like, oh, I can't do this myself. I need to try to take someone else's here. But this is because you're shining so brightly here. And I feel like you've dealt with this kind of energy in the past before. And so past upheavals and things like this are also guiding you in your present moment at the end of November here. But with your manifestations, even though they have not come in all the way yet, you're feeling very proud of yourself because you have this certainty that these things are coming in. And this is, you're really just loving what you're doing. You're loving the world around you. You're loving yourself. And you're kind of sending this love out into the world. And you may not even realize that you are doing this. But like I said, people see this light on you. That this love is just emanating from you at this time. And we have ancient ways here. So in this manifestation, you are using secret practices, if you will. You're utilizing this secret knowledge and wisdom. You definitely have knowledge of the spirits and of how to access this type of communication. And so the spirits know that about you, and they are coming in with this communication. This is also an element of uncovered secrets here. So this secret that looms here, you are definitely uncovering it. And I feel like it's by utilizing in part these this secret knowledge, secret practices. But as you move forward, you are continuing to learn and grow and build in the world, but also within yourself, in your study here. So you are learning secret practices and rituals. You're definitely gaining knowledge of magic and how to work that in your benefit here. You're definitely working with the elements, ancient entities. Definitely your spirit guides are coming in. But this is this in with the meditation is really going to help you see this before it becomes a problem. Then we have Death Rider of Desperation here. So this is speaking about this person. They're definitely employing some risky behavior in doing this. And like I said, they're not as slick as they think they are. And this risky behavior is why they're being discovered here, and this is leading to their downfall. They're making rather poor decisions here. But there is an element, and you definitely don't have to put up with this, but this action that they're taking or attempting to take against you is actually stemming from a deep sense of lack and sadness within themselves. They have this kind of frantic energy. They can't seem to focus their energy, so they're kind of unraveled all over the place, and this is leading to this type of action here. But this also marks this ending for them. They will not be able to succeed in this, and this unfortunately will mean that you will no longer engage with them. Your connection with them is going to end. If they would have just done the right thing, they could have been part of this abundance moving forward. But we all have our own decisions to make here. But this will kind of mark a profound change in your dynamic, and you're definitely going to keep a more watchful eye on who you let into your sphere of reality here moving forward, because you are getting this insight into this deception here. And this insight that you're getting hurts, because you did trust this person. You had this intuitive hit that like something was off. And it was. And it depending on when you're hearing this reading, it still is going on. But you are having an awakening to this. This is kind of hitting like a revelation. And this is also doing two things. You're going to be able to cut this person out. But you're also going to be able to find greater trust in your intuition, because you're going to see, oh, like my intuition was telling me the whole time that something was off and I should have listened to it. And so you're going to definitely utilize that moving forward, which is an important learning. I don't know what the word is. It's an important learning tool that you're going to keep under your belt here. But you won't be diminished by this. This is definitely going to allow you to renew. This isn't going to take a bite out of your energy. And so you are having these breakthroughs and getting more mental clarity on this. And you are moving towards success here. But this is definitely creating new ways of thinking about things, because now you are going to be listening to the intuition a lot more. You're not going to second guess it. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Aries soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. So this is a temple of love here. So you are moving forward. You're, like I said, you're kind of brimming with this love. You are kind of becoming, your body is becoming this temple of love in a way. Like your heart is becoming this temple of love. Now on this card, and it is really hard to see in this, but there are two people engaging with one another in a love embrace, we'll say. So moving forward, perhaps in beginning of December, end of November, there very well could be a romance on the table here. But if it is, which I feel like for some of you it is, it's because you're embodying this love, and this your heart is remaining open, even though there's this funny style energy. And what I was telling one of the other signs is an open heart is very attractive, magnetic. A closed heart is not so attractive. So you are attracting love because you have this open-hearted energy that's pouring out this love here. It says connection link. So you are potentially connecting with a loved one, and it's like the spirit of the divine here. I don't know if you can see on this card, but there is a hawk, I believe, that is essentially taking an element of your light and that's coming from your heart, and it's like this is a seed that's being planted here. So your love is expanding in ways that you would not expect, and this has a lot to do with your spirit team coming in. And it's like there's just little kernels of your love just like everywhere around you. Here, it's not just located in your body, but it is kind of everywhere where you show up in the world here. And so this may also be social media with the link here. So again, this is people see this on you. Right, please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is Aries' inner climate like, inner landscape like on their soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 2 or 3 cards, please. All right. 2 to hit the floor here. Thank you. All right, we have fire and the elephant here. So we have fire, and this is a creation. So you're definitely creating, manifesting, you're embodying this, but also destruction. So you have the ability to create and to destroy. And this is what this person is finding out the hard way. Just like a warrior. So Aries is the warrior. The warrior has the ability to create peace, but it also has the ability to destroy here. So you are definitely embodying this. You're on this new beginning here. This new day is dawning here. And expression. So you are definitely, and with the Queen of Wands, has this direct expression, this direct communication. It's not beating around the bush at all. So with this person, you're definitely going to be expressing your displeasure with their activities and the fact that they're no longer welcome at the table. But on another level, you're expressing this love in a nonverbal way. It's not even intentional, I don't feel like. Like I said, it's just like coming off of you. It's this vibrational illumination of your heart that's just pouring out into the world here. Also, I feel like this manifestation, whatever you're manifesting, has an element of expression to it. It's not like you're just like manifesting a new car or anything. This is something for everyone. Is how you are. That's what your intention is for it. So there's definitely an element of expression. So this may be a creative manifestation you're utilizing at this time. But that may not be for everyone. Then we have the elephant. So honor. You're definitely honoring the ancestors, the spirits, the messages that you're receiving. You're honoring the methods in which you are creating this manifestation. And you're honoring yourself. To cut this person out is a way of honoring yourself. If you were to just forgive them and let them go about their business, this type of person is going to do this again. So by really cutting them out with this Queen of Swords energy is how you honor yourself. You don't have to let this person remain in your energy. Empathy. So you do have empathy towards this person, but that doesn't mean that they need to remain. You can have empathy for someone and also cut them off, especially when it is unhealthy for you. But also what you're manifesting is you are showing empathy to the world or your sphere of influence here. Responsibility. So what you are manifesting, you feel like this is your responsibility to do this. And I feel like you might be saying, well, if nobody else is going to do this, then I have to do this because the world needs this at this time. You also have the responsibility to yourself and the people who are diligently working on your behalf, these friends and families, members, and your ancestors, your spirit team. You have a responsibility to make this clean cut with this person. Because this type of energy will drag the whole team down. Cooperation. So you definitely are involved in a lot of cooperation with the spirits, your spirit team, ancestors, these friends and family members who are also trying to help this manifestation come to its fruition here. And just like an elephant is a powerful, and this is, I feel like you are embodying this powerful energy. And I feel like whatever obstacles you may have will definitely be removed. It's like if there is a giant snake on a jungle path, which it appears this is what you have, when a herd of elephants comes charging through that pass, the snake is definitely going to get out of the way as fast as it can. Or anything that may be obstructing the path is going to get out of the way. And this is the kind of energy that you're coming with, especially with this directness of the Queen of Swords, is like a herd of elephants barreling down this jungle path here. Everything gets out of the way. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aries soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 3 cards, please. Thank you. One more, please. One more, please. All right, we'll take them. All right, we have pigs and fish surround you. So and then we have the awake card. So you are getting this wake up call to this fishy pig here that is in your energy field, and this may spark a little bit of paranoia where you kind of question everybody else's motives as well. The spirit is asking you to kind of quell that if you can, and don't let that get out of hand just because there's a bad one in the bunch here. But there, initially you may feel like, oh, like I'm just surrounded by essentially a negative energy here. You are getting this wake-up call about this person, but this paranoia, I feel like, will subside, especially once you cut this person out and you see how much more smoothly things run without this individual in your energy field. This says, do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger. Now, this isn't a slight on wizards or magicians. I love wizards and magicians and have wizard and magician friends here. So this is not a slight on them. But what this card really says to me is get in where you fit in. So this person did not actually fit in here, and so this is a message to you to surround yourself with people that fit into your vibration and what you're working on here, which I feel like for the most part you have, but this is also reminding you to keep a guard up against this type of energy. Now that you've spotted it, you will definitely be able to spot it easier in the future. And then we have there are no mistakes here, and it has the universe here. So this is not a mistake that this person has been able to infiltrate, we'll say, and that this is actually to get you to trust your intuition more. There is no mistakes in the universe. It appears like a chaotic system, but the order of the universe is chaos. And so do know that this is actually for your greater good here, that these things are happening. And then we have the planets here. So do pay close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, definitely. As this is all going to give you indication of the timing of these things. You can also utilize these planetary energies and the moon cycles to your benefit here with this these secret rituals and practices. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Aries soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. All right. We have the Prophet. That's half the deck. That's not going to work. Okay. One more card, please. All right, thank you. And I have to add, and I'm being nudged, that the only card to flip over upside down while I was shuffling is the Raven card. So this crow, this is an indication that this your spirits, your ancestors, your spirit team are actually present during this reading. And they're the ones delivering this reading to me. So we have the prophet. You are receiving some messages, some prophetic messages about how to move forward here. This is what's giving you this certain level of certainty about what you're manifesting here. Also, there's the serpent here. And so the serpent represents secret, sacred, ancient knowledge here. And this person is really befriended this serpent. This serpent is right up in this person's face, and not in a negative way, but this is like up close and personal. So this is also speaking to these ancient ways here, these rituals and practices. You're up close and personal with these things. And then we have the word here. And there's a person writing here. So there was some expression here in this. And then we have the creative union here. So the word, your expression of your word is becoming quite important here. So do keep a journal, dream journal, meditation journal, but there's something about the expression of your words that has a greater level of power at the end of the month here. And I feel like continuing forward, your words hold a lot of weight, and it's like there's an element of your spoken word that has this magic power about it, and this is going to help you with these setting of these intentions. But what I said about there's this public presentation of this, so your words are going to play a really important role. So I don't know, you may be engaged in poetry, you may be script writing, you may be writing music, songs. You might even be writing a speech here. But this is highlighting the importance of the expression, of this verbal expression here, and the importance of writing these things down. So you might even want to keep like one of those pocket journals that you can just put in your pocket, and when something hits you, you can write that down. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Aries with for what is on their soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022? 3 cards for a final parting message. What would you like to leave Aries with? We have the 10 of Wands here. All right. 2 more, please. All right. 3 of Pentacles, 1 more. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. So up until this point, you have put a lot of hard work into this manifestation, whatever it is. And again, this you feel like you have this responsibility to bring this to the world here. But in a lot of ways, this has been somewhat burdensome. But it is coming to its completion, and you're bringing these wands home, and they can go to their proper use. Part of what's going to alleviate this burden is this team that you're working with. And I feel like you realize that already with this creative union of friends and family here. And so you are definitely coming together with a team to bring this to fruition here. So, and in this team, these people are going to learn a lot from you, but you are also going to learn a lot from them. And you're bringing all that you collectively know to and implementing this in this manifestation here. And whatever you're working on has a lot of spiritual sustenance here. As on this cathedral art, there are 2 Eucharists. And so there's a lot of spiritual, there's soul food in here that is really going to nourish not only you and your team, but as you present this, those around you here. And really anybody who comes in contact with this is going to feel enriched by it. And then we have the 4 of Wands here. So your community, your team is definitely rallying around you. And this is, you're moving into this celebratory aspect of this manifestation. It's like you can see it about to become ripe. And this really does create this celebratory energy here. And you are definitely in harmony with the universe, your spirit team, as you move forward here. And like I said, you're bringing this home, and this is this homecoming here. And everyone is there to celebrate this harvest here. Almost everyone. And here we have the 8 of Wands. So you are receiving these spirit messages. And I feel like a lot of spirit messages. This isn't just like I had a dream last night. It's like almost every night you're receiving these messages. It's like every time you meditate, you're receiving some kind of message or communication. You're seeing signs as you walk around. Like I said, you are in harmony with the universe, and so this allows this communication to really come in almost at every turn here. This is also, you may also receive some communication about this energy. And this is going to allow you to take quick action towards cutting this out. All right. Then we have the Strength card. So you are moving forward with a lot of strength and willpower. And when you cut this person out, you are going to actually feel more empowered, and this is going to give you a greater belief in yourself and in your intuition here. There's something about this, what you're doing in this expression of the word, that is going to give you a greater level of influence and persuasion over your reality and perhaps those around you here. But you are definitely moving forward with this compassionate energy. You really are wanting to help those around you here. And you're really moving forward with a lot of confidence. All right. So there definitely is this devil energy, and this speaks of unhealthy relationships. This is definitely that. And in a lot of ways, this person, or we'll say this energy of this, was restricting the growth process here in what you're trying to manifestate. And this energy is definitely tempted to take advantage of you, and they are attempting to do that. But they are spotted. So there is that energy at play. But it's not going to keep you from this 10 of Pentacles energy. And this person will not be able to partake in this 10 of Pentacles either. And this is this wealth and long-term success. So you're taking this long-term view, wanting sustainable results. And that is what you're getting, this long-term success and this wealth here. And this also speaks of generational wealth. So this is wealth that can go around and feed many here. Here we have the Star card. So I feel like definitely when you cut this person out, you're going to go through this renewal, because you're finding this greater level of self-belief when you do cut this person out. And as these manifestations begin to bear fruit here, and this is going to renew your faith in yourself and those that you have chosen to keep and trust. Also renewing your hope for the future. Renewing your belief in your intuitive knowing here. And moving forward, you have a lot of opportunities that are going to present themselves. Again, we have a bird here, so receiving these spiritual messages, these messages in the spirit. But you're really on your purpose here, and not even this person can shake you from your purpose. And with the Star card, it is saying to also pay, again, close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as that will be really beneficial for you moving forward. And I can see what's underneath here, so I've got to take it. All right, and we have the Page of Wands here. So you do find yourself, in a lot of ways, when you cut this person out, you find yourself on this new path in a lot of ways. But with this, this new day is dawning, and I feel like when this new day dawns, it's like you look out over your field and your crop has started to bear fruit now. And so you are kind of embracing the fact that now that these things are coming in, this negative energy has been cut out, you have endless potential. It's like this is really going to happen for you now, and you feel this great sense of freedom, and there's a release of like, okay, like this really worked. I'm really doing this. This is happening now. And not even this energy can stop me. So we're going to go ahead and leave this reading here. Aries, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement. Dealing with this type of energy and these types of individuals is never easy, and there is always that sting of betrayal, but it does appear that you are handling it like the warrior that you are. And you're confronting this head on here. And other than that, this looks really good. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, Aries, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.